Police found her February 12th, abandoned outside a vacant house in East Point, beaten to death, half naked. She was a teenager, no ID. Now there is a second sketch of what she looked like, thanks to a retired FBI agent working with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children who asked to help.
Police need your help identifying this young woman on your screen. Police say she's believed to be between 14 and 17 years old, and someone found her body next to an abandoned house on Ben Hill Road. CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy joining us live now. And Jamie, you spoke to neighbors and police about this so far unknown woman.
Yeah, Rick, absolutely. So police releasing that sketch, hoping that anyone out there might recognise this woman. The sketch being released actually prompting a huge outpouring online and in the community.
It's terrible, honestly.
Neighbours along Ben Hill Road in East Point say they are shocked and upset after a young woman's body was found lying next to a vacant house.
It's really sad to hear, especially being so close.
Police have been unable to identify the female victim, who they believe to be between 14 and 17 years old, releasing an artist's drawing of the woman in the hopes someone can identify her. Authorities say they believe the body was dumped at the house because there was no sign of a struggle near or around the body, and have determined she died from blunt force trauma to the head.
She did have a necklace on, a gold necklace, and it had the numbers 2005. She also had an anklet on that said Wits Kid.
When police found the young woman on February 12, they say she was partially naked. They arrived at the house just after midnight, and several neighbours I spoke with say it was a relatively quiet night and they didn't see anything out of the ordinary. The death and artist drawing has stirred a lot of emotion online, with many commenting with pictures of missing women from around the country. I showed the drawing to neighbours and none of them recognised the woman.
Never seen it.
Many in shock that it happened on their street.
This is a very quiet neighborhood. Nothing really happens around here. Well, everything is vacant around here right now. That place over there, that house right there.
Someone out there who hasn't heard from a loved one, a sister, a daughter, a friend. That person could be the person who was found dead at a home on Ben Hill Road. East Point police say they hope that if you know something about her death or what led up to it, you'll say something. Take a good look at your screen. Do you recognize this girl who police say is likely a teenager? In this new sketch from investigators, she appears to have a reddish afro and freckles. Authorities say she was wearing a necklace with the year 2005 on it and had on an anklet with the word spelled W-I-X-K-E-D. East Point police say they got a call for a person down on Ben Hill Saturday. She was found dead next to a vacant home and later pronounced dead. Investigators blocked off the road for much of the afternoon Saturday, scouring the area for clues. Days after she was found dead, there's still no indication of who she is. An autopsy revealed she died of blunt force trauma to the head, although at this point in the investigation, it's not clear where the violence started or who started it.
Police found her February 12th, abandoned outside a vacant house in East Point, beaten to death, half naked. She was a teenager, no ID. Now there is a second sketch of what she looked like, thanks to a retired FBI agent working with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children who asked to help, who drew the sketch from police photos of her body.
These are very noticeable freckles, birthmarks on the face. That's going to help us to find her. I honestly believe that. Some family members going to notice that.
East Point Police Captain Alan Glover.
It's been breathtaking to me of how many tips we've gotten.
From around the world. On the East Point Police Facebook page, for example, someone posted still another photo. One more of the hundreds coming to detectives now of missing teenage girls. Could she be her? The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children posting countless more photos of other missing children, missing for a few days, a few weeks, or months and longer. The center now trying to help this girl find her family from the few clues she's given. A distinctive necklace. Is this the year she was born? A distinctive anklet with 6 letters and those freckles.
John, not one of our detectives don't have kids. I can honestly tell you that people in our detectives division have lost sleep over this case.
Trying to find out who she was and who killed her as if she was their daughter.
And we can only imagine there's a family without a daughter, without a sister, without a family member out there. And we're not going to stop until we find out what happened and bring some closure to this.
And bring her home.